Hello there, and welcome to the highlights of our commentary for the Phantom Menace. My name is Will, and today I'm joined by Jack.
Hola.
And Sam.
Hello.
But before we get into it, please feel free to like and subscribe, as it really does help us out. Thank you, and enjoy the video. So Sam, I have a request for you.
Yeah.
Can you read The Crawl as Bill Clinton?
Bill Clinton? Why Bill Clinton?
Because I heard you do a Bill Clinton voice once.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars, I think.
Stop. No, get off my headset.
The Supreme Chancellor has secretly dispatched 2 Jedi Knights, guardians of peace and justice, in the whole United States to settle the conflict.
Hooray.
Sounds nasally. Jesus Christ. Has he got a cold?
Oh, dang,
So
here we
to
go.
start off,
Here's the train.
we don't have to do the full thing. It's Bill Clinton, Sam.
That level. It's gone full method.
Like, it's a very unusual story to open up with a story of trade routes in a Star Wars film. Like, you're opening up this whole new story, and you start off with blockades and trade routes.
It's capitalism, baby.
Because I remember seeing this as a kid and had no idea what was going on.
So CGI, this film.
Our first look at the droids.
I'd say Obi-Wan's the best thing about these films.
Definitely, yeah. I think so.
Ooh, it's Ewan McGregor and David Seaman.
Ewan.
David Seaman.
I can't actually remember when I saw this. I remember, like, I didn't understand any of this first bit. Like, I was just like, this is really boring. Like, where's the lightsabers?
Yeah, that's what I remember being a kid. It was like, I like these ones just because of the lightsaber fights.
My lord, is that
My lord, is that legal?
Be prepared for a lot of Nemoidian talk.
So those 2 in that ship were the first people to die in this whole sorry saga that is Star Wars.
I think it was the audience when they read The Crawl.
Excuse me. Check it out, Corporal.
Oh, he's been blazing up in there, 420.
Check it out, Corporal.
Oh, you go.
So here's the first, that's your first lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
And you just
Oh,
got
that
the main...
spit. Oh, I love that way he's looking forward, don't care. It's like,
Oh, you missed your person, Jack.
did she say it?
No, it's in a minute, but you missed her first
Yeah,
line.
not yet.
You gotta wait till
Not
she says
yet.
it.
He's gone deep into that door, you see that?
still coming through?
Are they your,
This is impossible!
are they your favourite characters, Jack? Than the Nemoidians? So in this bit, when they fight these people, they like do like a really weird force run.
Yeah.
See that jump? They just like ran away.
They're no match for droid. So they got up the ventilation shaft.
They've got up the ventilation shaft.
But they use that speed run. They never use it again. Like that'll come in
I know,
really
yeah.
handy at the end of the film when it's just Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul and Obi-Wan's like legging it down the thing. Just a usual
George
speed run.
Lucas.
Perhaps
Probably
it's
should have
like
done
on the
that.
video games where you
You gotta save up your energy bar.
Yeah, the energy bar's just been depleted for the whole film.
The
I
art
don't know
design
if it's
and
the character, but it's just so blunt the way
well, there's a
character talks. It's just
Most-
like, yeah.
most of the prequel like criticisms. Have you heard of a channel called Red Letter Media?
Probably.
They've done like these hour-long reviews on each of these films, and then they do this part where they say, "Okay, describe Han Solo. Both of you, describe him as a character. Describe his character.
Sort of like
Adventurous.
carefree,
Carefree,
cocky.
adventurous.
Yeah.
Okay, now describe
Yeah,
Queen
lad.
Amidala.
Oh, no, he's gonna go dummy dick in a minute. Oh, stop! Oh, there he is.
So what do you all think of Jar Jar? So Sam said he liked him.
Yeah, I thought it
Really?
was. I remember you used to get these little chocolate things which had Jar Jar Binks on them. They were like biscuits,
A spec?
but with chocolate on. And,
Biscuits with oh my god.
it's like a digestive biscuit with like chocolate thing on the top, and you could get it in, and they had Jar Jar's face on them.
And that's why you like Jar Jar Binks, because he gave you chocolate. I remember thinking it was okay when I was younger, and when it came to episode 3, I used to think, why is he not in it? And I used to
Yeah.
generally think, what happened to Jar Jar? Like,
Yeah.
what's happened to him?
Squeeze me.
You gotta feel sorry for Ahmed Best, who plays Jar Jar.
Tom Daly. Gold.
I do want to say on the record, I do like these films. Like, even though they have a lot of flaws, they have a big part of my childhood, and they always have a place in my heart. Because I feel like I'm of that generation where I grew up with these as Star Wars.
Yeah.
And all the people who were like, oh, the prequels are rubbish, George Lucas ruined my childhood, are the ones who grew up with the original trilogies as their Star Wars films. And we didn't realise they were bad until...
Why? What's bad about this film?
There's no story. Like, who's the main character?
This is the worst one out of the three, I think.
No, I think number 2 is the worst one.
Really? I quite like number 2.
Because in this one, there's like
Well,
actual
Jar Jar's
practical
the main
models.
character.
Jar Jar's the main...
Jar's the main... He's a Sith Lord.
Right, I didn't see any chocolate biscuits with Obi-Wan's head on, did I?
I'm pretty sure there was.
That smells stinker whiff.
Christ, George Lucas is sitting there writing this like, oh god, this
I may have gone
hurts.
too far. So what do you think of the Darth Jar Jar theory?
I cannot believe to myself that George Lucas had a plan for him to be the ultimate Sith Lord after this film. I don't think he could tell her to do that. Look at that CGI.
I know.
That green screen.
It is just green.
Victory!
We're losing droids fast.
Good
Qui-Gon
observation.
he's a bit evil in this Qui-Gon, isn't he? You see his face there when he said that, he just said, like, good.
So just plug that into there. There you go. It's fixed. It says this edit on YouTube of how the prequels, like, it's been edited down. It's like the anti-cheese version. There's like no Jar Jar in it. But there's also one where it ends with it starts with Qui-Gon dying.
That is brilliant, that version.
That's all
it's
you
just
need.
Duel of Fates. Oh, here he
There
is.
he is.
First look.
Icky, icky goo.
Ooh.
Do you find it funny that he stepped in the poopy?
Oh god, you can
Make him-
tell, just George.
Just make him
I
step
may
in
have
the,
gone too far.
make him step in the poopy. Kids
But
like that, it's funny,
George,
yeah.
make him.
Make
Make
him step in the
him.
poopy.
Let me take me out back. Oh.
You gotta feel sorry for Jake Lloyd though, the kid, because he was literally just blatant. He had more hate than Jar Jar, and he's like 8, and it's just like ruined his.
Well, ruined his life, didn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it went a bit
Quite
down.
It's quite
Downhill.
tragic, really.
Yeah. See, this is weird. They shouldn't introduce each other when they're like this age. They should both be like
I don't
18.
like this. What I do not like this.
A few containers of supplies.
See, no, this is. Get used to Obi-Wan on the ship because he's going to be there for a long time.
Not enough for you to barter with. Not in the amount you're
He's talking about the Queen's
I don't think it's-
wardrobe. What's he doing? Going for her knickers? What's he
They're
doing?
gonna
He's
sell it for
I
parts.
found the Queen's wardrobe.
But what do you think about Anakin making C-3PO?
Very talented.
No, but I don't mean like literally. I mean, what do you mean? Is it like a story item? And like why?
I can't take Sam seriously sometimes.
So this.
Oh,
bit-
here he is.
So Darth Maul talking is, you know who Peter Serafinovich is?
Yes, that's
He's the voice of
He's
Darth
the voice
Maul.
of it. Yeah.
He tells a story where he got the part of Darth Maul to do the voice. This is his only line, but he had to do he had a lot more lines that got cut, and he was in the recording studio doing it. And George Lucas was there, and he says, "So George, what direction do you want to give me for doing the character? Like, how should I talk? How should I sound?" And George Lucas just goes, "Make him sound evil." And it's just like,
Make him sound evil.
make him sound evil.
Make him sound evil. I love that.
So it's so like complex this part, just to get to a pod racing scene.
Really?
I know.
He's like, I'll bet the boy, if you supply the pod, you split it 50-50, I'll do the money, you do the money, you take all the winnings, I take the bum. I do like Liam Neeson. He was meant to come back in number 3, but he like broke his back or something in a motorbike ride.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's meant to be but he,
George was there. Take him out.
yeah. Make his back broken.
If it's going to be 50-50, I suggest you count the cash.
Look at Jack.
All the winnings might lose. You keep my share.
All right.
Make his back. Make it. I don't know why I went to Bane. I was wondering what would break first.
Make his back broken. Careful, Jar Jar, don't touch those lasers.
It's gonna go numb for hours.
Careful.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Jar Jar.
Oh, God. I just whenever I see him on scene, it's just. I get what you mean. He could be taken out of this, and it would just be so much more serious. This film, and like
It would really reduce the runtime as well.
But then the film will lose its.
what? What will it lose, Sam? Come on, finish your sentence. What will this film lose?
It would lose the
Go
greatest
on.
Sith Lord.
Yeah, it might lose the panache of the film, you know.
Ewan McGregor was so excited to be in this, and you
Oh,
can
there you
kind
go.
of see as each one goes along, his
Did you say
mood
he was
just
so
declined.
excited to be in this?
Yeah, this is in Star Wars.
he
He's
in it?
literally playing Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan.
This bit is always this. When I think of the Phantom Menace, I think of this.
The pod race. I've never
Yeah.
liked the pod racing scene, even when I was a kid. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't like cars. I don't like Formula One.
I thought it was too loud. Dud bolt. That
But the CGI doesn't look that good in this.
does not age well.
That guy.
I can't wait. The Jewel of Fate is the best song throughout the whole franchise. I don't care what anyone says.
No, I think when Obi-Wan is fighting Anakin,
I like that as well.
Yoda's fighting.
Palpatine. But that's when Jewel of the Fates plays in when Yoda's
Yeah,
fighting
that's
Palpatine.
Jewel of Fate.
No.
He's gonna lose.
No!
He's gonna lose. Come on, Annie.
Wait, I thought you were talking about the sun. Oh my god! What is going on?
Slimo.
Slimo. Poor dog. So he's dead.
Yeah. So,
He's got a family.
Yeah.
Make the family die.
Make his family. Make him a widow.
Quadraneros.
Jack lost to George Lucas. I don't know why.
That person just turned around and looked and like just blown everyone up.
And there's like no danger because he just fixes everything. Like he gets this magnetic
Yeah.
rod.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, exactly, Sam. Where'd that come from? He has it to fix it. He has it just in case this happens.
So very talented.
Shoot again! Did you make you laugh? That person's
Yeah, I know,
dead,
they
that
find it
person.
funny.
See, you went. But don't they say that, you know, the toy sales, like with Hasbro,
Oh,
it
God.
made, like, it's made quadruple what the films have made?
And do you know who owns most of that?
Disney.
George Lucas. Well, not now, but he did when
Oh,
these
yeah,
came
'cause
out.
he sold it, yeah. How much did he sell it for? Something billion. I can't
4
remember what it
billion.
was.
Make me
Billion.
rich. But
Like, rich!
I like how we've talked about George Lucas more in this film.
well, who made it?
Yeah, it is related. It's not like we're just talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, is it?
Well,
Yeah, I know.
Leonardo
but
DiCaprio wanted to be Anakin in the second one, but he probably read the script and was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I think Hayden Christensen makes that role.
We'll get to Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this scene could be cool, like a pod, but it would be cool if the pod racer wasn't used in a pod race. If it was used in like a getaway, like
Yeah.
Darth Maul was chasing them and he had to get in the pod racer.
Why don't you remake this film, Will?
I've got a budget of.
Oh, yeah.
give me a
let's
budget of
just do that
500 million.
Sam, yeah.
Well, I might write like if I if I ever get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will write my own Star Wars prequels
I like a bracelet.
with the studs.
Yeah.
You've got a neck collar like that, haven't you, Jack?
I
Harrison
like that.
Ford's
It's just
not
like
in
your
this one.
son's coming with me. I'll look after him. Just like, okay,
Does she even know
okay.
he's... Oh yeah, she does know that
She
he's
says
a
he's-
Jedi now.
But-
He doesn't have to be a Jedi. He's probably just lying.
No, but she...
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a van out back. Your kid's coming with me.
He's my
I'll look
starfighter.
after him, love.
His lightsaber's just like a torch. How can Jabba the Hutt
It's
get
like
up
a
there?
year 7 backpack, you know, like
Yeah.
when you're in year 7, they're the massive ones.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. See, this is a weird edit. They're
Oh,
running.
I go.
Do you know they're like running and they're like rushing?
Oh, love this
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, this is good.
Comes Mole.
Turbo take off.
Tell them to take off.
Tell him to move the ship.
You know,
Oh, look at that side parry.
I love how they just like, yeah, just a random child here.
beautiful. But there's so much like fighting techniques they miss out. Like, there's this one. Keep it playing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Got to the two lightsabers here.
I wish I was there holding the other one.
Like they're fighting. If you're holding it like this, there's this cool move where you could like retract your blade. like that, and it goes through, and it just reignites it, and then you just like, do you get what I mean?
The queen is worried. Her
To get very political. I remember watching this in the first time around. I was just like, what are they talking about? I was just like, where's the shiny sword? You know, it was literally like, I don't get this bit.
He looks a bit like Delboy in this.
To be realistic, Your Majesty.
I love that. Let's start talking more about the film and the scene. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Like, I'm talking as a 5-year-old here. What even is a separatist?
Goddamn comedy.
Somebody wants to separate from a certain movement.
Yeah, but it's just,
like from
Empire, Rebel
from
are
an
2 words
organisation.
that you know.
Yeah.
A trade federation separatist is a bit more complicated than a rebel.
It's a Bitcoin tradesman.
I do like how Yoda knows everything that's going on.
But he doesn't. He's like, oh, the dark side clouds everything.
He literally doesn't.
No, he does. You can tell Anakin's got this like dark aroma.
Aroma. That's Hugo Boss.
He's like, no passion, fragrance, no fragrance by Yoda.
If you want your best, you look how short Ray Parker is. You never realise how short he is, but he looks like a little boy there.
Marva Owen was the best of
Little boy.
He does. Look.
Oh yeah.
They're supposed to be massive, aren't they? The
Moidians.
The men.
So they have this amazing technology. That's the Windows screensaver. They got that amazing.
Oh yeah.
That gulp. Ouch
time. See, this is a serious scene that just gets punctuated with
George
just
is
rubbish
just there.
comedy.
It is. Oh god, this is the best. I honestly think it's one of the best moments in all the franchises.
So this is where episode 1.
Oh, look at that.
And that music is so
riddle
good.
him. You'd all help get an angle, run round him, tackle him to the ground, or just beat him to death. This is nut. As soon as that one happened, the nut will come out.
So this is why,
here we go.
This is why people like that, because this is at the end of the film.
Look at that. Look, he's not even... See, it's all, look, they're trying to hit low, high, low,
That's
high.
because it's like a short scene, whereas with the long, drawn-out ones, it does look a bit choreographed.
There's a lot of it as well. I know with samurai fighting as well, is to break the stance as well. Especially they're fighting 2-on-1, so if it does look like that, he might be trying to open it up for Qui-Gon because they're in sync fighting.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying as well. But see the fake, see the fake, see the head.
That's cool.
Maybe one fake.
We don't have time for this, Captain.
We don't have time for this, Captain. Literally just be like, love, shoot, love. We're in the middle of something here, lovely.
That's why they didn't have that many.
Oh god.
Oh no.
That's why they didn't have that many pilots at the start.
No, they're like 6, didn't they?
Yeah.
This is
Not
tense.
Porkins.
This is terrible. I love it how he just casually flies like that, and people with families, children, are getting blown to pieces, and he's like, "This is really fun."
This is pod racing.
It's stupid, and there's people just like dying, like, "Don't my family, I love them." Oh, you go. Here she is again. This is taking too long. Look at that rapid boy! See that wrist? That's like Red Dead. That's like Mika. I remember seeing a fan theory here that him knowing that he's going to die here. I can't remember what it was. It was something. Yeah.
And he's just accepting it now.
Yeah, he's basically preparing himself because he's going to die.
Everything's overheated.
See, we'd like just get back to Darth Maul.
This is not good.
Yeah, he's just waiting there like, what's going on? They've just been there that long. It's been awkward, you know. Just there like, "You alright, mate?" It's just like, "You alright? Yeah." I'm having a little rest, alright. Look at that! That spin round. Look, you see what I mean? The weight of it parries it and like throws it. Like, this is so good. That's that nut. That nut instantly his face. Look.
It's got lovely blue eyes. See him.
Make him die.
I was about to call him Ray Maul. Darth Maul.
Ray Maul.
Not giving up, General Jaja.
Putting the gun in his mouth. He's so scared.
He's just, he can't even hear it, but he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's crying.
That got really dark then.
Captain, the Glock.
How cool it is.
That's a little snub nose, isn't it? You know, like a little ankle one. This is unbelievable. Oh, I'm gonna go at Sam like that.
It is good. I do like it. Oh,
That is fantastic choreography. Oh!
So what lightsaber would you guys have? What colour?
Blue or green.
Well, out of blue or green, which one did you have?
Maybe white, I don't know.
Oh, and he cheats. Oh, cheater. Maybe white.
It's like, which one would you have? Blue or green? Out of blue or green.
It's just so indecisive, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Look at him, he's like,
Yeah.
kill him! You would just kill him!
Yeah, he's a bit far away, but
You could force push him off.
I've read somewhere that the reason why Obi-Wan knows to cut Anakin in half is because he did that move to Darth Maul.
Oh.
So Darth Maul was Obi-Wan, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed that he was cut in half. I thought
Yeah.
he literally just slashed him and stomach.
He survives
He
that,
doesn't
though.
die, though.
He survives that.
That walk.
Yeah. That's the look of a man who's just been elected Supreme Chancellor.
So, the plot twist is, Qui-Gon was actually a Sith. Because he set this up and he knew this would happen.
No, I don't believe that.
There you go, they got a barbecue going.
They're just burning him in front of Anakin.
They
Like,
just are, and everyone's just staring at him and getting burned.
that would be horrible. It would, first, it would smell like pork.
What will happen?
Secondly,
That would genuinely be dreadful, that smell, burning flesh, and then just there like, Anakin, stay and smell it, it's
and look at
important
his,
for you
look
to...
at his face just melt in front of all of them.
It's in a little hut, like, that's gonna be that's a proper barbecue,
Yeah.
that's like a stone-baked pizza, like every day it's gonna cook nice.
But which was destroyed? The master,
The
or
master.
apprentice?
The apprentice.
And then it just pans to his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was still, when I was younger, I was just like, yeah, I do wonder who it is. Like, I didn't even get a hint there. Like
Is that a
okay.
bit of foreshadowing by George Lucas? How did he make?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he did that by accident.
He did that. Imagine that. They would probably ask him. There's a good bit of foreshadowing there. What?
So that's the Phantom Menace. Is that the first time you guys have probably watched that in years?
Yeah, it is. I can't remember the last time I saw that. A good few years.
I will be honest, that was quite tedious.
Yeah, it doesn't. Didn't
That's-
age well, did it?
Because when I said like I watched those Red Letter Media reviews, the last time I watched it, I would have been like 11, and I watched it again when I was 18, and I'm thinking like
Yeah.
they were good, and then I watched it again, and I thought when I was 18, like there is a lot of problems in these films. You don't realise it when
Yeah.
you're young. After a few years of not watching it, what do you think?
I could understand its criticisms.
Main draw from that is that CGI was dreadful.
Yeah.
That honestly does not hold up well whatsoever. Watching that,
Which
they could have done that at night. That
Yeah.
thing you seen on Naboo, he could have disguised it a little bit like that green everything you said. It just it's too
like a
much.
screensaver.
It was just so so bad.
Well, George was a proponent of special effects and bringing in the best at the time, but it obviously wasn't ready.
I'm scared to watch Clone Wars again now because I obviously know it's not that good, but that after that, like that did not look good. Like it just doesn't look good. Like it's really good music and really good choreography, and
It's like
I just felt like I hate the forced comedy and the CGI was just dreadful in this one.
it's like the bones. Like I said, George is a good storyteller. The bones of a good story are there.
I'm worried a bit about Revenge of the Sith because I'm worried
No,
about
Revenge of the Sith
films,
is still good.
looking back.
I watched Revenge of the Sith a few months ago, and it's still good.
Okay, good.
It's still good. So yeah, you're saying, Sam, you can understand the criticisms, but
Yeah,
just still
I
enjoy
get why
it.
people were annoyed. Yeah, it's all right. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I'd give that a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's the thing.
6
But
Nice.
at max.
you gotta understand when you see that. Imagine seeing this in the cinema after.
Yeah, if I'd seen it in 1999 or whatever, I'd have been like, oh, 7.
That's the thing. Everyone like gave this on huge reviews, and then after a few months, everyone was like, "It's kind of bad." like that's how I kind of felt with Force Awakens. I watched it, and I was like, "That's amazing." And after a few months, I was like, "It was good." Like, I'm just so glad I didn't see this in 1999. I'm glad I saw this when I was like 4 years old and just loved the lightsabers,
Yeah.
because that means it's cemented itself as a part of my childhood. And like, it made me Star Wars obsessed.
I'll give that a 5 out of 10 as well, and I think that's purely from the fights
I'll give it a 5
and the
as well.
music.
Like, it is.
All right, so we started off
Oh.
good. This is the first one we've seen.
Well, I
We
think Attack of the
started
Clones is
quite low.
worse.
Yeah.
Because,
You
well, I
might
guess
be
we'll get to
right.
it. And you want to add anything, Sam?
I don't really know what else to add. Really.
Fair enough. Well, we got plenty more to add next week and the week after, so collect your
Great
thoughts.
acting by David Seaman.
Well, there you have it, everyone. 5s all around for the Phantom Menace. And if you enjoyed the video and want to listen to the full commentary, that will be released at a later date. So don't forget to subscribe to stay notified when that comes out. And while you're at it, why not follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Twitch, and follow the guys on Instagram as well. Me and the boys will be back with another video very soon.